So since my last video I posted on this honey extractor, I've sort of progressed a bit here. So I said in the video that I was going to try out running the extractor with my table saw motor, but I was looking online a bit and saw that the typical motor for commercial builds of extractors were DC motors. So I bought this DC motor used from a place that liquidates industrial automation and controls and things like that. Yeah, I bought it from them. They're based out of Ontario. It was $100 plus shipping, so it worked out pretty well. And I also bought this, which is a pulse width modifier controller for DC motors, speed control. That's this guy right there. I got that from China, and it was about $15. Of course, it's not certified for use in North America. There's no, CSA or UL listings or anything like that, but seems to work well. So yeah, I hooked everything up, gave a test run earlier, and it seemed to work, so just wanted to videotape it showing again. So I've got 2 meters hooked up. The green meter there is measuring amp draw. The yellow meter is doing voltage output. So this guy right here is just a potentiometer. I think it sends a 0 to 5 volt signal to the speed controller, which then outputs 0 to 90 volt. Well, actually 0 to 110 volt to the motor. The motor is only rated for 90 volts, so I have to be careful that I don't put over extra voltage onto the motor and potentially burn it out. But anyways, I'll show you. We'll get it running here a bit. So start turning it. So see, it's operating. I'll take the voltage on this. Got the lead. So right now we're drawing 1.5 amps, outputting 44 volts, and I don't know, maybe I'll kick it up here a bit. Let's see, maybe I'll take it up to 2 amps output. Well, 2.5. Take it to 2 amps. So we're at 2 amps right now, outputting 57 volts, 58 volts. So like I say, the max voltage we want to put to the motor is 90 volts. It's a half a horsepower motor. The controller is supposedly good for 1,000 watts, which I think is about 1.5 horsepower. Yeah. So anyways, the drive pulley on the cage is that. I'll show you the pulley arrangement from the motor. It's that. So I don't remember the sizes I used, but it's a pretty good step down, I guess, from the motor to the cage for speed control. The motor is good for 1750 RPM, 1750 RPM, but I don't think we ever really want to go much above, like, say, 300 RPM, maybe 500 RPM for the cage. So we'll see what the requirements are. What else? Oh, I built a guard, welded this up for the pulley. It's a bit beefier than what I kind of would really needed to go in, but that's sort of the steel I had around, so it works. What else? You can kind of see how the motor supporting is. This is essentially the bracket right here. I used I just use Unistrut and some spring bolts and stuff like that. What else? That's about all. So all I have remaining, I have to put a honey gate into the box here, and then paint it with some food grade poly or paint or something like that. So yeah, pleased to date so far.